Guys, Justin here, and I got another great fishing report for Lake St. Clair. So guys, we're going to dive right into this week's report. We're going to start out with bass. It's summertime, so a lot of the bass fishing is now taking place out in 14 foot of water or deeper in pretty much the entire lake. There is some activity up in the St. Clair River, near Fawn Island, Port Huron, and all the distance in between, where guys that are fished from shore and from boat have caught some fish. The quality is still out there. It is still taking 23 to 25 pounds to win a tournament out here, so the big fish are definitely still around and still active. But like it is in every year in the summertime, you tend to have to grind out a little bit longer during the day to have a very, very high catch count. So don't get discouraged if you go out and you're not pounding away at them in the first few hours. Keep at it, keep looking for those fish. When you do find them, you'll start to have a tremendous, tremendous day. You do want to focus on the cabbage beds that have rock piles or scattered rock or a couple boulders nearby. Those tend to be very, very productive. Spy baits, tubes, drop shots, deep diving cranks, deep diving jerk baits. That would be the arsenal that I would definitely have on. And also, if you're adept to using them, swim baits that are rigged weedless are also another option that you can throw in those cabbage beds. Just make sure you peg that Texas rig weight on there, and they will come through the weed beds pretty nicely, pretty cleanly, and give you another dynamic look that you can give these fish. So that's for the bass. For you muskie guys, to the guys that are here in town fishing the professional muskie tour, welcome to Lake St. Clair. We hope you guys have a good time. I know a bunch of them have come through the shop, loaded up on some Medusas and bulldogs, a few bucktails. Wish you guys luck. Now for you guys that are not fishing the event, our local crowd, there was some activity off of the Clinton River Spillway, or the Crocker boat launch, out in front of that area in 12 to 16 foot of water. Some fish were caught there. Some fish were caught off of Grassy, also off of the Salt in Anchor Bay, kind of where those 2 points, if you drew a line, converge. There was some activity there too on some fish. And of course over on the South Shore, on the Canadian side has been good. The Bell River Hump, 240 hole out in front of Thames, and then also the dumping grounds along the shipping channel out from St. Clair Shores has been productive for muskie as well. Trolling and casting both. For you guys chasing walleye, the bite is still good. We are definitely in a summer bite. We're not in that crazy frenzy spring bite like we were, so you're not getting limits in 20-30 minutes, but you do got to work a little bit. Pulling harnesses up in the river is still productive. Some guys are jigging and also shivering in a few areas. If you don't know what shivering is, take a look at on YouTube for a video from the Next Bite guys. They cover it pretty good. There's a couple charter captains that do fish jigging wraps and shiver minnows a little bit in the river, and it's been a quiet kept secret, but does work really, really well. Out on the main lake, they're still pulling bandits, still pulling crawler harnesses. Primarily flicker minnows and flicker shads have been really productive as well. Just a standard trolling fare out in the summertime, guys. Shipping channel, dumping grounds, center of the lake, primarily for the trolling action. For you guys chasing yellow perch, I do have some intel for you. All intents and purposes, looks like we're going to have a good fall. Better than last year. And last year was pretty good, just guys were not sharing information, keeping very tight-lipped on what they were catching. Shipping channel has been productive. You do got a little bit of sorting there. Dumping grounds in that general vicinity, and the sailboat buoys off of St. Clair Shores and the mile roads has been productive as well. Bell River Hump has been productive for yellow perch. The Strawberry Island Beacon area up in Anchor Bay has been productive as well for yellow perch. And then of course the usual nearshore weed bed action has been going on as well, but you need to fish a slip bobber in those areas because you are fishing amongst some more dense weed beds. For you guys chasing bluegill, your marinas are always going to be good no matter what time of the year it is for you. But if you want to go out and do some fun fishing, maybe take a fly rod or a adjust a bubble with a little popper or spider on it, go on up to the flats, Harson's Island, fish some of the back marshy areas, and that 3 to 4 foot water with good weed beds and grass beds, and fish around that. There's actually quite a few decent hand-sized bluegill up on the flats right now. A few crappie mixed in, and also some really nice perch up there too. So you might get a nice mixed bag of panfish if you go up on the flats and try for those bluegill up there. So that's this week's report, guys. We're definitely in the summer pattern. Fishing is still relatively good. It's not as good as what it was this spring, but that was just crazy, stupid, awesome fishing that we had. But in the terms of summertime fishing, it's good. It's what you expect to see out here on Lake St. Clair for really every species. If your fishing tournaments do take care of those fish, no matter what species it is, muskie, walleye, and your bass tournaments out here in the lake, remember, fish care is paramount when fishing a tournament. A healthy live fish is going to weigh more than a dead fish, and in many tournament realms you actually get penalized for those dead fish, so make sure you do take care of them if you are partaking in any tournaments this summer out here on the lake. Again, thank you to everybody that has checked into these reports on a regular basis. Thank you to those that have subscribed. If you're not subscribed to this channel, be sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button, and click that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video, and I'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It helps me, it helps the channel, it helps everyone that likes to catch fish.